Hello, survivors, and welcome to another episode of Will You Survive?
The podcast.
Normally, this is a podcast where we would watch a movie and then afterwards discuss the survivability of the movie, whether we think we would survive the movie, and then whether we think the movie's even, logical, if it even makes sense. And then we'll also discuss different survival tactics or techniques. But all of that is out the window today. Today's a very special episode. I am actually giving up. I'm like our founding father. I'm like George Washington. I am being the first. I am giving up potential points today to enact a WYS Constitution. And this is going to be a list of bylaws that we will run by. And this is totally not at all inspired by Distractable and the very, very recent council episode that they did. I promise you this was already in the works beforehand. What even is Distractable? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't really listen to it, so...
Welcome to Unwatchable.
Well, that works because we are a podcast. So, to start off, one, does anybody have any objection to us having a constitution or bylaws?
Hi,
No,
I'm
that's
Michael C. Jordan.
As a matter of
that's
fact,
Alex.
not only is...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait, no,
Didn't
sorry,
even
hang on.
introduce us. Crazy.
Yeah, no, my co-host. Hey, I'm Eric, by the way. I'm the host today.
No, you're George Washington. I'm James Madison.
I'm Michael C. Jordan. B was taken.
So I think if we're going all the
Michael
way
B.
back...
Jordan's great-great-great-grandfather.
I think if we're going all the way back in time like that, we need to mute his mic.
No,
Oh.
just
Ain't
play-
nobody gonna let him
play
talk.
3/5 of my...
We played 3 of every 5 words. That would be so funny.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Oh, that would be so fucked. Well, yes, I'm Eric. I'm joined, aka George Washington. I'm joined by my 2 co-hosts, Alex
I'm Alex.
and TJ.
40 acres and a mule.
I almost called him Eric. Well, I unfortunately don't have anything about segregation, slavery, or anything of that nature.
I got you covered there.
Oh, okay.
It's already legal.
In the podcast constitution?
I got some bylaws I got to read right off the
Wait,
bat here.
he's actually 100% right. He's not even joking. I think you missed the joke.
What?
He said it's totally legal there in California. Remember how California on the recent ballot was like, let's ban slavery? And California was like,
No.
no.
It's like
there was more context, but
Yeah.
it's more like indentured servitude for bad behavior. But
Like, not today.
I like the idea that California voted no on getting rid of slavery. That's very funny.
Well, host, if it please, I'll get through the serious stuff real quick.
Sure, okay.
The things I
Take
think we
us-
absolutely need. These are legal.
Okay.
Right? So, number 1, name of the podcast, Will You Survive the Podcast, a.k.a. The Boys at WYS.
Will you survive ... the podcast? I must make an amendment.
Are you being that serious?
Well, is that not all that's on the paperwork? and shit?
We're gonna add that too. No, what's on everything is just Will You Survive the Podcast.
Oh, well, then we should do that.
But on Spotify, it's ...
And I think that's what matters, actually. Yes, TJ, I agree with you.
Do I get a point?
Okay.
Yeah, you can get a point.
Shut up. Wipe your nose. Number 2, purpose of the podcast.
What?
I thought for a second you were making sound effects.
I'm worse. I'm genuinely doing something.
Oh, number 2, purpose of the podcast. The purpose of Will You Survive the Podcast is to engage in discussions around survival strategies in pop culture, history, and real-world situations, providing listeners with both entertainment and informative insight.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 3, ownership and intellectual property. The intellectual property rights for Will You Survive the Podcast, including name, logo, and all episodes produced, are owned by Will You Survive the Podcast.
Okay. Do we make a cart to run on every episode?
You know, we probably should, just so that we wouldn't have to read all of the freaking socials, or I wouldn't have to read all of the socials.
No, but you do it so well.
Shut up.
You do it so
Shut
well.
up.
I want to put that in the Constitution that you always
Shut
do it.
up. No. Unless I get points for it.
We'll discuss veto powers.
Roles and responsibilities of hosts. The hosts are responsible for creating content, scheduling episodes, conducting interviews, which we haven't done yet, but we do want to do, right?
Sure,
We're
I'm down.
Ensuring the podcast is produced and released regularly
Now, what do we mean by regularly?
every Friday at 7 a.m.
So you should go check it out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcast.
That's
Sorry. I just wanted to
right.
throw that in there. Okay, go on.
Brand new episode today.
Each host will contribute equally unless otherwise discussed.
Guys, I want to put in 1%, but I want to get 33. Let's discuss.
Oh. Well, let's discuss after I get through all
Okay.
the legal jargon. What does that say?
Alex is bald.
You're not allowed to say that. The bylaws say so.
No, we haven't agreed. Nothing's been signed into law yet.
I have
think one of the
34%.
bylaws is that at least one host has to be bald at one time. There can't be more than
if
one
Alex ever-
or less
But
than one.
if Alex ever grows out his hair,
Then
that's
that
gonna
means-
fall on you, TJ.
Oh yeah, then you're next.
I got locks of hair. I got more hair than Eric.
There is no way you're going to. There's literally 0% chance.
That I have
We
more
know what
hair
to
than
do.
you? Do you know what shrinkage
do
is,
not.
Whitey?
We know what to do.
You do not have.
It's
more
time to
hair
cut
than me.
that. It's time to.
I have more hair than you. It goes.
It's time to
it
cut
keeps-
that mop.
Look, it keeps going. It keeps going.
I see nothing.
It keeps going.
I see nothing.
It's out
Bro,
to here.
I got
see
that
nothing.
thick ass Mexican hair.
I have thick ass African American hair, sir.
One of my strands of hair is equivalent to like 3 of yours.
Okay, but size.
These
is
bitches
not
are
the
logs.
thing here.
These
It's
are
the
logs
thickness.
coming out of my head.
It's the
Okay.
luxuriousness.
All right. We'll get back onto hair since I have none. Editorial control. Final editorial control rests with the primary host or producer. All episode topics, guests, and major changes to the format must be approved by the primary host.
That's per
/
episode.
Producer.
Okay, yeah.
Scheduling frequency and episodes. Every episode will be scheduled to be released Friday at 7 a.m. TJ is responsible for ensuring that episodes are recorded and released according to this schedule. It falls all on TJ.
Good luck getting me on a recording session now, TJ.
Huh?
I'm not showing up now, guys.
Now, this is the part that you're not going to like if you think that's the case. Financial management and revenue.
Shit.
So
Eric's bank account is.
routing number 1000.
Wait a minute, that one sounds familiar.
Revenue generated through sponsorships, advertisements, merchandise sales, etc. will be split. However, all proceeds will go back to the podcast until we begin turning a profit.
I was gonna say until further discussed or until otherwise discussed.
We'll say that then. Until
Do we have to sign this? Are you gonna like fax it to me or what?
Well, I mean, I figured we were just gonna.
Are we gonna fax it to you? No, I'm gonna lick a stamp and mail it to you.
Wait, what? Yeah, what is this? The 20th century?
Okay, like
I was just gonna hold up the computer screen
you
and
didn't
let you
even
see
page
it.
me before we started recording.
I was gonna send you. I was gonna print it out and send it to you, but it was gonna be missing every 4th and 5th line.
That's crazy. You got to carry your pigeon on your head.
Now we have conflict resolution. In the event of a dispute between the hosts, a mediator will be selected. Now, I think this is legit, okay? We could select a mediator from outside of the three of us, but that only occurs if we don't get a majority vote. If there's some manner in which all three of us have our own opinion that do not align with each other, which I
Okay.
think will be rare.
Okay, yeah. So, but if 2 of us agree on one,
2 of us agree, that's 2/3.
I would like to say, so this is not something I have in the Constitution at the moment, but I think it should be added that when it comes to disputes or in the name of fairness, the host should try their best to put aside all prejudices from the current episode. Like, let's say you've been favoring one person, but somebody is enacting a part of the Constitution. It should be the host's responsibility to put aside all biases and prejudices from that episode and be as fair as possible in honor of the Constitution.
So that means you and TJ have to stop this handshake bullshit you got going on?
There is no
no.
fucking shot you're going to
No.
accuse me of that.
Both of
No,
you?
no.
I know what's happening around here.
I am the
I
most
think-
innocent of the
I
handshakes.
think we need to agree that yes, there should be no biases or like conceptions before you head into the podcast. However, all points given must be not only fair but also uncalculated and bullshit.
They have to be.
They have to be.
Okay. Here. I need to make a compromise here.
And there's no you can get points out for anything.
Well,
Okay,
I'm okay
I don't
with that.
I don't mind any of that. Now, here's what I will say. No handshake deals unless the podcast is already being recorded.
Okay, so no preemptive handshake deals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what that means is we get in here, we start recording, somebody leaves the room.
Yeah. So all handshake
The-
deals must be activated
handshake
upon the
clause.
disappearance of
all
another
well, not
host.
necessarily. I suppose a handshake could be done blatantly in front of another.
Yeah, but it would
why
be,
would you do that?
Yeah, no, I
You
think
wouldn't do it.
I think it has to be by unanimous vote of all parties in the recording. In the booth.
Well-
Unanimous vote by all parties in the booth.
For a handshake deal?
Yeah.
Aren't handshake deals notoriously against one of the
Yes.
competitors?
So that means we're in here, we're recording. You get up and you leave. TJ and I are the only people in the booth.
Oh, you right.
We can make
you
a
right.
unanimous
Okay.
consent.
All handshakes must be made
Like, check this out.
during
This motherfucker left.
the recording
I did not leave. It
of the
my shit's fucking.
episode it is conducted.
This motherfucker green screened himself.
All handshakes must be made during the recording of the episode it is conducted in.
And it must be by unanimous vote.
By unanimous vote of those in the booth.
The booth.
Okay. The handshake clause. All handshakes must be made during the recording of the episode it is conducted in by unanimous vote of those in the booth.
That's it.
Okay.
Now, I do need to pause for 1 second.
It's a nice run-on sentence, just like the Constitution.
It's 12 o'clock. Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday, Jeezy!
The
Thank you for the
birthday
heart
law.
me.
All hosts must tell Josh happy
Also, thank
birthday
you for the
on
other
his
heart me
birthday.
and the donuts on the
I like that.
WYS live.
Okay. Do you have more legal jargon?
Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. So, the conflict resolution was if we all three can't come up with an amicable decision, we have to get a third party from outside of the podcast. Now, I suggest we can use either TJ's wife or Corinne
Or a member from the audience.
or a member from the audience.
Okay. I
But they
mean,
can't be from in the booth.
I'm okay with that. Well, they
Yeah,
can't be.
I mean-
What if you guys both agree that I am unbiased about the decision? Like, what if you both say, like, okay, yeah, you can mediate this. You seem
Well, that
unbiased.
would be if we all three can unanimously agree on something, then it's not a conflict.
But it wouldn't be. No. What if you two disagree, but you guys are like, well, I guess then that's just a normal.
Yeah,
that's nothing.
If we all unanimously agree that you could be unbiased or that TJ could be unbiased or me, then we can all agree to that and say, okay, now oversee this, and we agree whatever your decision
Gotcha,
is going to
gotcha.
be it. But then if we can't agree
If
on
the
anything,
three of us all disagree,
Yeah.
how do we get to a decision?
that's where we say,
We
okay,
call in a third
we got
party.
to call in a third party.
Okay.
So Maddie and Corinne are my proposals.
The
And then if they're not available, then we can call in Josh.
Yes,
consultant.
Josh will be the consultant if no other parties are available.
The consultant provision. In the event that all hosts
Well, you know what? Let's do
Disagree?
this. By statistical probability, let's put Josh first because he's here more often than either Corinne or Maddie.
True. The consultant provision. In the event that all hosts disagree, an unbiased third party may be brought in to mediate a resolution.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay,
Anything else?
I've got a couple more here. Let me make sure I get through.
Now, hang on. These are unconfirmed. We haven't eyed these, but I figured we could just do this all in one big swoop if we all agree on these.
Yeah, no, I think this will be. I think these are going to be easily agreed upon. But that was conflict resolution. Changes to the format or bylaws. Any changes to the format of the podcast or these bylaws must be agreed upon by all hosts. Amendments will be discussed in a formal meeting and put into writing. Termination and exit strategy. If a host wishes to leave the podcast, they must give. What do you guys think? 2 weeks notice?
2 weeks. Notice they must give their life.
Okay, TJ, you got to give your life. All right. If the podcast needs to be terminated.
Yeah, you're out of here.
This is in writing. I'm sorry. I didn't make this up.
This hasn't been voted on, TJ. Don't worry.
If the podcast needs to be terminated, all hosts will meet to discuss the logistics and proper closure of the show. I think that makes sense. Disclaimers and legal considerations. Now, this is for everybody. This probably should be a cart that would go on the end of every episode. Will You Survive the Podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. The hosts are not experts in the field of survival, and all advice shared on the podcast should be taken with caution. The podcast is not responsible for any actions taken by listeners based on the content.
That should go right in the beginning of every episode.
Oh, that would be great.
I genuinely think you should clip that, TJ, and start putting that at the beginning because that might be very important one day.
If we start getting popular.
We are just three idiots talking online, so.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Basically, did you catch it?
If
You want me to read it again? Do you want to clap and then I'll read it again?
You spoke it into the mic, so I can just grab it later.
All right, cool.
I think that it should be in the bylaws that if you are to send the host, TJ motherfucking Jackson, $1,000, he will get his name tattooed on him. That's all I'm saying. It needs to be in the bylaws.
We want to put that in the
But
bylaw.
but I don't think that's a bylaw because
Yeah.
neither Eric or I are going to be giving you $1,000.
We're
Hear me
also
out.
not disputing
you could.
that.
You could.
But
Yeah, and this-
we're also
that's
we're
right.
also not disputing this at
No,
all.
we're encouraging this.
Yeah, we want this.
We want somebody to pay you $1,000 and you get their name tattooed on your body somewhere.
That is best case. That
I
is
think
so
we
such
need to
good
set
marketing.
aside funds on the side.
No, okay, Congress. Jeez.
All right, 2 more.
Now there's this really cool jellyfish, and I would love to study
10
its mating
cents per
practices. Can you give me
episode
$13 million?
goes into-
13 million.
10 cents per episode
Now-
goes into the tattoo fund.
Holy moly, we would go forever.
We would never
We would never get.
make that.
All right, confidentiality and non-disclosure agreements if necessary. Hosts and contributors are required to maintain confidentiality regarding any unpublished content and business-related discussions unless prior consent is given. That's basic. And then approval and adoption of bylaws. Now we'll do. Maybe I'll wait until you're done, and then we'll go through. But basically, all we got to say is these bylaws are adopted on, we'll say it on the podcast, and are subject to revisions and updates as deemed necessary by the hosts.
Sure. I
So
will
that's
say
it. That's all the serious stuff. Now let's get into
If a
the
fan
ultra
gets
serious
our
stuff.
logo tattooed on them, I think that automatically gets them a spot in the episode for an interview.
I don't know if we want to encourage that. If I'm being
Hey,
honest,
hey,
I don't think
Hey.
we would. I don't think we want to be responsible for
You know,
encouraging someone to get a
Mr.
permanent
Random
thing on their
Nerd
body.
just said I will get the logo tattooed on me, just showing a true fan. I feel like that dedication needs to be.
Hey,
I mean,
appreciate that.
if they want, I think I agree with you. If they want to do it, if our logo is that cool and they want to do it, we will definitely let them come on the podcast. Now,
But that is not a guarantee for anybody else that you will get on the podcast
That is
by
true.
tattooing our
that is
logo on
true.
your body.
And
Please.
we do need proof of tattoo that it's not henna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not temporary. This shit needs to be permanent.
I was gonna say hentai.
I caught you.
If you get a
It's
"Will
called-
you survive" hentai tattoo, you become a host.
It's
But it needs to
called hentai,
accurately
and it's
depict
art.
all 3 of us. So it'll never happen.
Oh my
because
God,
You don't know what
Josh.
You don't know what
This
Alex
is good.
looks like.
This is good. Gets the tattoo. The next day, the logo gets changed.
oh no.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in charge of the logos. So at any
TJ's like,
point-
all right, next logo, next person to get this one tattooed.
Speaking of which, this particular logo that I have up on the screen right now, is that full rights? Will You Survive the Podcast has that?
Yeah,
think
I mean,
so.
like,
I mean, we
yeah.
don't. We haven't trademarked anything, but I'm not going to have any copyright disputes when I use that, right?
That's all free shit I used.
Okay.
And,
So, because I want to
Okay.
use, I want to get stickers.
it falls under free use, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty cool.
So I think I agree with everything you said, although I do want to later put it in writing on the official document.
I got it.
But
could
do we
email it
just
to
want to
you.
do a verbal vote, the 3 of us?
Sure.
TJ? Okay, ready? Vote on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aye.
Yay! All right, that's how we say it from now on.
I love it. Yeah.
All right, I have a few articles. I only want to get through 4. I have 5. I think the 5th one's dumb, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But Article 1, the law of the land, or sorry, the law of the wild is what I had.
Oh, okay.
Title 1, this is the we would totally survive clause.
I love it.
No matter how absurd the survival scenario in the movie, at least one host must claim they could survive it.
Love
This
it.
is similar to Israel's rule that if 9 chair people, whatever they are, agree on one thing, the 10th has to disagree.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm in.
Okay. And then a part of this, Title 2, I have the handshake clause that all handshakes must be made during the recording of the episode it is conducted in by unanimous vote of those in deboof.
I love it.
I put debook.
Da boof.
And then
And
Title
I like
3,
that you said by doze in da boof.
by does. I didn't mean to. I wrote those on the Constitution.
But you said doze.
I said does. Number 3, or Title 3, the consultant provision in the event that all hosts disagree, an unbiased third party may be brought in to mediate a resolution.
Okay.
Okay. All vote on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aye.
Cool. Article 2. This one's very important to me, guys. Okay. So I'm not trying to sway your vote or anything, but say yes. Article 2. The grand survival ranking system.
Nay.
Shut the fuck up. Title 1. The Will You Survive leaderboard. This will be a running season-long ranking, which must be kept to track each host's survival prowess or lack thereof. Essentially, this will be a season-long scoring that will be separate from the individual episode scoring. So points within the episode are given by the host. However, the host has authority given by the Constitution in later titles and amendments to deduct or add season points to the contestants. Does that make sense?
I think so. So
It's like-
if I'm hosting, I can add or take away points from you from the season
Yes.
as well as the game.
Yes.
So if I take away points and you get to 0, I can start deducting more points that would come off of the season totals.
If the Constitution allows.
I think.
Oh,
there should
I'm
be-
voting for that. This is the only way we get to
I
keep
think
TJ
there
in line.
should be a limit.
This motherfucker's
on how
unruly.
much
Hang
you
on.
can yoink.
Hang on. Yes, I agree with
The
you. We will add
anti-yoink
provisions.
clause under that.
So
the
I
subsection.
love that. Hang on. Hold on to that idea. That's brilliant. Title 2, the ranking system. I don't know if it's actually Title 2. What's under articles?
It would be at this point we would probably be your whole thing would be Article 2. Mine was Article 1, yours would be Article 2.
Okay.
And then this would be Title 2.
Title 2. Okay. The ranking system. At the end of each episode, points are awarded as follows. The winner gains +3 season points and the honor of hosting the next episode. The second place, or the loser, gets 1 point. So you always get 1 point. However, the host has 0 points. So the host cannot gain season points on their episode.
So this goes to mine that the host can never win the episode for himself.
Essentially. Number 3, bonus and penalty points. Throughout the season, contestants may earn or lose extra points based on the following. You could gain a +1 survivalist bonus given if a host displays exceptional survival reasoning, trivia, or strategy. And this could be awarded by the host through the Constitution. A -1 Darwin Award deduction given if a host makes an especially terrible survival decision or claim.
Okay.
A +2 comeback kid award if someone wins an episode after starting or after being at a dead loss. That will be up to host discretion, but you can consult the Constitution if you're challenged on that. TJ, I love the idea of what was the anti-yoink?
Anti-yoink clause.
The
or-
anti-yoink clause? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
The-
you gotta make it so there's like a limit to how much season points a host can yoink from said party.
that's a good point. Where do we think that limit lies?
So what's the max season points? Is it just like it goes up however much?
I wouldn't go that high. What I think we should probably say is the max season points you can take away in one episode is 3 points.
I agree, because that's the max that you can gain from winning the episode.
Right.
So I think 3 seems
So if-
reasonable.
If TJ's acting really out of control, he loses 3 points. And even if he wins, he comes out with 0 on the season, 3 on the day.
I would also like to add in the bonus points and penalty points. I would like to add a -1 for exceptionally unruly behavior.
Ooh.
And that would also
Is that -1 for the day for the episode or -1 for the season?
these are all season points.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these all apply to season
Okay.
points. So essentially, it's so that the host, if being consistently interrupted or distracted or disturbed or fought against, can deduct a season point for unruly behavior, citing the Constitution.
Really like this because this is going to play directly into my the next time I win.
Now, TJ, I know that seems directed at you, but I feel like I am just as guilty.
I think there needs to be an antism clause.
A what?
An antism. No
What is
racism. No autism. No,
No, I can't guarantee that one in
no
detail.
sexism towards other parties of the cast.
Nope. You got. I'm not okay with that unless you add ageism.
I veto it.
I think there needs to be an anti-little bitch.
All right, moving on.
You just undid everything you just worked for.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
A host may not deduct more than 3 season points from any. A house. What? A host. A host may not deduct more than 3 season points from any contestant in any one given episode. I like to just word it in the worst way possible. It feels more legit
Longest run-on sentences ever.
that way. It feels more legit that way, if I'm being honest.
Like
Given
a
if
legal
host-
document?
Yeah. You ever try to read a fucking legal document? That shit sucks.
Yeah, I read them all the time. Remember, I'm the guy who reads the Barbary Legal Handbook for fun.
While we're sitting here, I have 2 zip ties just chilling on my desk. So now I'm going to try to break out of them. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Just practice.
Yeah.
So under bonus and penalty points,
That's legit.
I'll watch this.
Okay, wait, but are you by yourself?
Ready?
Yep. Oh.
He did it.
I'm impressed and
Does
mildly
that get a
turned
point?
on.
I feel like that should get a point. That's pretty.
Oh, yeah, you got a point, all right.
I'll give you a point.
Break.
I'll give you a point. That was pretty cool. I honestly, I figured you were gonna break it,
You earned a tip.
but part of me was thinking just how funny it would be if you couldn't break it.
That's what I was thinking.
Let them try to catch me now. That I ain't going back to picking nothing.
Listen to this guy. Josh is making fun of me because of my age regarding run-on sentences, but you're the one who's writing it. This guy.
I actually, there's an author. You know who writes the what is it, the right and wrong compulsion of the state?
I don't.
Whoever wrote that one, that guy sucks. That little booklet is full of the longest run-on sentences I've ever read in my life. And by the end of each sentence, I have no fucking idea what he was talking about in the beginning of the sentence.
I think he's a French dude.
It sucks. Quite literally, these sentences are so long that I forget what he's talking about by the end of the sentence.
What was it? The right and wrong.
The right and wrong compulsion of the state or something like that.
The host TJ has all control and
Veto.
power for the edit. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Alex is gonna edit. Crazy.
Oh, we didn't say that. We just said that you don't have all control over
I have
it.
all powerful control over the edit.
I mean, ultimately, kind of, yeah.
Write that down.
You have
Until further notice. Until we get.
you have
actual
first
editors.
cut. You have first cut. I have final cut.
Which we often don't review.
Yeah, because he won't give it to me. He did that one week. I was okay with that.
My wife was in the hospital fucking Wednesday. I couldn't.
She was dying. She wasn't dying.
No, she had influenza B, and she's a little fucking.
She was dying.
Little baby. So.
It was Mr. Herbert Spencer.
Herbert Spencer can go take a fucking grammar class.
Herbert Spencer is a whack ass name. If you're named Herbert Spencer,
I've always wanted a
I don't like
penguin
your
and to name it
parents, 'cause,
Herbert.
Like that's just like.
I've heard of that. Yeah, you've said that before.
Wanted to name it Herbert, just so I could go out to the bar and ask a girl if I could bring her home and have her pet my penguin.
You speak.
thought it was cool.
You speak
it was
of
a cool
Maddie
line.
and she appears. Points to TJ. Wife asked politely. That's what she said.
No. TJ gets no points. You should have heard what he was saying just a minute ago.
Okay, to go over, get us back on track, to go over the grand survival ranking system. The Will You Survive leaderboard will be a running season-long ranking, which must be kept to track each host's survival prowess, or lack thereof. The ranking system, at the end of each episode, the points are awarded as follows. Winner gets 3 points, second place gets 1 point, and the host gets none. Bonus and penalty points. Throughout the season, contestants may earn or lose extra points based on different factors decided by the host. There is a +1 survival bonus given if the host displays, or if a host displays exceptional survival reasoning, trivia, or strategy. -1 Darwin Award deduction given if a host makes an especially terrible survival decision or claim. -1 unruly behavior given if a host is especially unruly, distracting, or disturbing to the main host. And +2 comeback kit award if someone wins an episode after being at a dead loss. And number 4, the anti-yoink clause. A host may not deduct more than 3 season points from any contestant in any given episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there any appeals? Can we vote on appeals later?
We can, yeah.
So we're open. We could say open to appeals.
Sure, if we don't want to completely vote on it yet.
Well, because I don't know of any situations, and as long as we can leave the matter open, because what I'm thinking is like something of a Darwin point. Like, I don't want you guys to give me a Darwin point if I know for a fact I can do what I'm telling you, and if I have the opportunity to prove it.
Oh, there's further. I have further laws on that.
I have one.
Okay.
The blunt rotation clause.
Okay.
The
Puff, puff, pass.
The puff pass clause. If somebody hasn't won within like a certain amount of time, you know, because usually we'll like kind of rotate through. But if somebody hasn't won for a while and then
They have to win.
I think we could do something with that. You know, like
I vote veto.
Okay.
I vote veto.
That's just against you, bro. It's just.
I vote veto. I know what I'm doing.
I was trying to
So
help
you don't want.
out.
Okay. All right. I see.
I know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
When I
th-
want
you
to
don't
win, I
get
can
nothing.
win.
I think that, but the two other owners, hosts of the podcast get to make fun of said brand new winner host after loss of rotation. You know.
So
At the beginning of the episode, I feel like we get to make fun of you twice. You know, he makes fun of you.
I don't
make
like
fun
that.
of you. Add
I
that
don't
in.
like that. I don't think I'm gonna add that one in.
I think you should add that. Oh,
What do you think about-
look, he won the podcast. Ah.
There you go. Exactly. How cute. Okay.
well,
What do you think about this?
So here's the thing: there's nothing stopping you from doing that already.
It's true.
So I don't think there's a point in adding that in.
But-
to loss of points.
Yeah, it would force us to make you win.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't want. I don't want to force you guys. I don't want to force anybody to make someone win unless it becomes a problem.
Assuming
That's where
that
it would
this
become a
season,
problem.
It's going to be the same as
Like you
other
can't
seasons.
lose every single episode in a
if
season.
I
I know
have-
you don't like to work.
What
I
if
have
Alex is the
further
one who
laws.
just doesn't get to
Okay.
pick a movie or whatever.
Okay, we could put these on hold. But I think these will be after you hear the rest of them. I think this will be a pretty easy
Okay.
or yai. Title 3, host bribery and favoritism. I present
encouraged?
I present the shameless suck up clause.
Okay.
Which is any contestant who blatantly flatters the host, for example, your survival knowledge is unmatched, oh wise one, may receive a one-time bonus point at the host discretion. That just makes it so that if, let's say I get mad at you, Alex, for giving TJ points when he's sucking up to you, you're protected by the Constitution to give points as you see fit.
You know what?
And your survival knowledge
Your Honor,
is absolutely
I have to
impeccable,
tell
Your
you,
Honor.
your legal acumen rivals my own and those of the highest
This
scholars
is
I've ever met.
actually the
That's a
greatest
good point
episode
there,
of this
Alex.
season.
Take a point.
I got a point.
Take a point. I like what you're trying. I've already given you 2 points. I'm gonna
You
hold
know
off
what?
for now.
You know what?
I like it though.
Fuck
I like it though. They're here.
Who?
The zombies.
I thought the gate would stop them.
They knocked it down instantly.
How much time do we have?
They're already here.
We should have bought that beautiful Los Angeles dream house in that safe neighborhood that Corinne showed us.
I know, it was so much more defensible, and Corinne would have had us moved in before the apocalypse.
Do you think it's too late to call her now?
I'll try.
No! We should have called Corinne sooner.
Don't wait until it's too late. Call Corinne Salas today at 714-510-6443 and buy your Los Angeles dream house now. That's 714-510-6443. You can also find her on Instagram at nexthomebycorinne or visit her website at corinnesalas.nexthomegrandview.com. That's CORINNESALAS.nexthomegrandview.com.
I present the under the table deal provision.
Okay.
Any contestant caught attempting to bribe the host with the promise of future wins, alliances, or sabotage of the third co-host must lose 3 season points to their season ranking.
Ooh, do not get caught.
If you're caught.
Do not, I like that.
So if I walk in
On our
on a
handshake deal. Or if TJ walks in, but we can, just mute our mics. Yeah.
True. He'll be like, why are they so silent?
Why are they quiet? We were just talking.
Okay, how do we feel about those two?
I like them. Yeah.
Yay?
Yay.
You're
Yeah. Yurt! Yurt!
Yoinks.
Well, have you ever seen it's Travis Scott, right?
Mm-hmm.
Travis Scott falls with autotune. So he's going and he just goes, Yurt! It's so funny.
That would I gotta watch that. That would be funny.
Title 4, host tyranny and checks on power. Number 1, the survival dictator clause. The host rules with absolute authority until they make a survival claim so absurd that the other two unanimously veto that power.
Okay.
And in which case, the host loses power for that episode. Number 2, the emergency coup rule. If a host abuses their power, for example, awarding themselves extra points or season points, the other two may stage a survival coup, challenging the host to a survival trivia duel for control of the episode.
Oh.
So it's not a guaranteed thing.
Oh, this is interesting.
And then I present number 3, the let them eat cake law. Any host found guilty of excessive tyranny must provide a peace offering. For example, snacks, a movie choice, a free veto on a movie choice, or something that we all agree
Points?
points.
Okay.
Something we all agree is acceptable and sufficient.
$25.
It will be a unanimous decision between the three of us.
Okay. All right. I need to go over the first one of this title again.
The host rule, the survival dictator clause?
Yes.
Sure. The host rules with absolute authority until they make a survival claim so absurd that the other two unanimously veto that power.
That's the one that I got to say. How do we prevent us from being retarded and making handshake deals? Or do we not care?
Well, that's what
and
the under the table
we gotta
deal
catch?
provision is for.
So then I just got to catch. If you guys make a, this sucks though. Okay, no, but no handshake deals that are not done in the booth.
Yeah, it has to be done
It
in the
has
booth
to
by
be
unanimously
done-
by all members in the
Got
booth.
It has
Got
to
it.
be.
I like
in
it
the
then.
booth. That's the.
I got it.
And it has to be unanimous by all the members currently in the booth at the moment
I
that
love
the
it.
vote
Okay,
is taken.
let's do it.
And all
Let's do
handshake
it.
deals must be done in the booth.
So this
Okay.
title,
All who agree on Title 4 say yay.
yay?
Hey Eric, handshake
Alright.
deal.
No. Busted.
I'm not trying to get caught on
Busted.
that under the table
Tyranny.
deal provision. Well, it does say bribe the host with promises of future wins, alliances, or sabotage of the third host. But I guess he could argue sabotage if I were to give you points for this.
So like I couldn't say something like, "Hey, I got your back against TJ the next time I'm the host."
Exactly.
Okay.
That's colluding.
Okay. So I won't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. Definitely don't say that. No, it looks good on a transcript. I said no.
How
That was
much-
Bill
how
Burr.
much-
She didn't say it like that.
How much more of the bylaws we got?
Okay, so that's all that I have. If we want to go back to Title 2, which is the Grand Survival Ranking
I
System.
would like to add one at the one final like thing at the end of it, just like right at
Okay.
the bottom, small lettering.
Really quick, do we want to vote on the Grand Survival Ranking System? Do we all agree on that now? That
agree.
we've
Yeah.
yay?
Yay.
3,
Yay.
2, 1, yay. Okay, yay.
So my thing was, small print at the bottom.
Yeah. Your thing is small. I'm not the host, so this
You
isn't
walked
tyranny.
into it. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that. It's out of my hands. Because it's so small.
Hey, future CJ, as the thumbnail for this episode, make it a highly edited picture of Alex drinking a can of oil because he's
Thumbnail?
acting like a bot. Anyways,
So
I was
spiteful.
small print at the bottom.
Triggered.
I got a big print. Anyways,
Big print.
as all members of this podcast are, as Alex likes to say, retards. If this is right at the bottom,
I've never said that.
if nobody points out the rule doesn't exist.
I actually do agree with that one. That's
If
actually
we forget the rules,
he
the
got
rules
that.
don't apply.
He got that from Distractable, but I do agree. If nobody catches the rule, then there is no penalty.
Okay.
And you
So
can't
we're all
go-
getting copies
you
of
can't
this.
Go back and listen
You're gonna
to the
fax it to
episode
me,
and
right?
then catch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rule. It has
You
to
No,
have
you
to
gotta
catch
catch it
it
live.
during the
all
episode.
rules,
In the booth.
All rules
Now-
need to be caught in the booth.
Now, if you say something and 20 minutes later I realize, wait a minute, you broke a bylaw, that still
Counts.
counts.
As long
It's
as
within the
it's
episode.
in
In
the
the booth.
episode, in the booth.
Okay.
Got it. In the episode, in the booth.
Okay. I will add that to the law of the wild. I'll add that as the fourth
Also,
point.
also
this
in
is, Gotta be-
small print,
You got to say it's got to be caught by Du Bois in the booth.
This is the
In the episode.
This is the if you know, you know rule.
If you know, you know.
Small print at the bottom also, Josh gets to give out 2 points.
Not 3?
3 points.
Are these season points or just points through
These are episode
every
points.
episode?
It can be, anytime he's in here, he can give out either 3 game points or 3 season points.
Well, what about 3 game points or 1 season point?
There you go.
3 game points, 1
3
season
game
point,
points,
but he can
1
give
season
points.
point.
One or the other.
Yep.
One or
Yeah?
the other,
Yep.
not like, and he can
Okay,
split the
okay.
points up
But-
however he wishes.
But shall we say he has to be able to justify it?
He does.
Sure, the Josh clause with proper. Well, hang on. Josh may give out 3 episode points or 1 season point per episode to any host of his choosing, divided however he sees fit in whole numbers,
In whole numbers,
with
appropriate rationalization.
what's the right way they say it, where it's like, it's not like let's see. Josh may give out 3
Proper
episode points
justification.
or 1 season point per episode to any host of his choosing, divided however he sees fit in whole numbers,
Within reason.
provided
provided he gives proper
rationalization.
justification.
Justification is good too.
Justification.
And in smaller print, previous law is trumped if only if he's not top viewer. Then it goes to whoever's top viewer.
Wait, should we just call it the our number 1 fan clause?
The number
Our
one
number
fan.
1 fan clause.
Yeah.
So if somebody else trumps him,
The number 1 fan clause. Man,
you know, this is pretty good because we can get people engaging if they're
they
the
can
number
give out-
1. If they're the number 1
Josh is
fan.
I'm not gonna lie though. Josh has a special place in my heart. So
I know Josh is always going to be one of these guys. He's been with
look,
us
if
from
he
the beginning.
loses it, we'll have to find another. We'll have to write him in somewhere.
No,
else.
Josh is written in. We don't have to say that. We don't actually have to add that last part, but we do. We should say that top viewer.
Well, how about we have the number 1 fan clause and we have the Josh clause.
That I like that. The Josh clause and then the number 1 fan clause.
The Josh clause.
We got to show Josh love.
Josh
Yeah, that one's
Claus is,
permanent.
Santa Claus's brother.
his lesser known brother,
That's your name.
Josh Claus.
It was like Bad Santa.
He gives out packs
Yeah.
of Newports by the gas station. They're all
I
open
would've-
already, though.
When I smoked, dude, I would have taken a pack. They're already opened.
Yeah. he likes the plastic.
I fucking love that. It's already opened.
All right, let's vote on the Josh clause and the number 1 fan clause. All who vote yes say a yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let me add at the bottom. This is I'm gonna write it in small print. I'm gonna write it so Alex can't see it. In the event that
I got my reading glasses on.
no
dick.
hosts notice the breaking of any of the above bylaws, no penalty shall be enforced. Well, I think that's good enough. In the event that no hosts notice the breaking of any of the above bylaws, no penalty shall be enforced.
Just to add, during the episode in the booth.
In the event that no host notice the breaking of any of the above bylaws
During
the
episode,
during the episode
comma, in the booth.
in the booth, no penalty shall be enforced.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I think that's pretty solid, guys.
I like it. We're
All
going to have
right.
to study this shit.
I will say,
This is homework.
I had one more article. I want to run it by really quick before we end the episode to see if we potentially want to include it. I call it the Scorched Earth Protocol. It's Title 5. Number 1, It's the declaration of total desperation. A contestant who is too far behind to win may officially invoke the Scorched Earth Protocol by dramatically announcing, "If I can't survive, no one can!" And then number 2, tactical sabotage options. Once invoked, the doomed contestant may choose one of the following sabotage tactics. The first being the point purge. Force the host to reevaluate one of their past rulings, and if the ruling is overturned, points may be redistributed as the host deems fair.
Dude, I'm thinking of
Number
edits
2.
for this. It's like the Call of Duty nuke sound. Like, if no one will survive, it's like, ooch, ooch, ooch. And then there's like a thing in the
Ooh,
background rolling back points.
The second sabotage option is the sudden death showdown. Challenge another contestant to a one-question survival duel. If the challenger wins, they steal a number of points that the host deems fair. If they lose a season point.
Oh, damn.
I think the season point should be lost if this on any of these. If you lose the dispute.
Okay, yeah.
And number 3, the actually gambit. Call out a survival fact stated earlier in the episode and demand an emergency fact check. If the fact is wrong, the person who stated it loses a number of points that the host deems fair.
Oh, I love it.
And now I do there is a third part of this that I didn't write down, but essentially we could add it in. It essentially says that if the Scorched Earth Protocol is used too many times in a single season, a host may deem the next episode a preserved Earth episode, where a Scorched Earth Protocol cannot be called.
Okay. I like those. I think what we might have to do is add a protocol that the host the main host must be keeping track of points during the episode, and the person who feels like they are falling behind can call a point count.
So where I think that gets tricky is that each episode is kind of graded and pointed on its own scale. For instance, some episodes you win with 4 points and TJ has 3. Others you have 12 and he has 11. So
Right, but the reason why I say that is, how would you know you're so far behind?
well, I think if you're invoking Scorched Earth, it should be like everyone knows you have lost this episode.
Okay. All right, very good. That's fine.
That's what I imagine, is that you would only use this where it's like you guaranteed lost this episode. This will likely be invoked at the end of an episode before point counting.
You mean like it should have been that last Jeopardy episode when I annihilated you?
Absolutely not.
You should have fucking called Scorched Earth like I'm halfway through that episode.
Yeah, but I still won. So actually, I
Yeah.
didn't need to call it. I already
Because
knew.
shit was rigged.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I knew you were rigging it.
So I guess the third point, we'll call it we'll call it the Green Earth Initiative. If Scorched Earth has been called more than how many times? More than twice in a season, a host may deem the next...
Not twice in a season. Twice in a row. 2 episodes in a row.
Okay. If... Oh, hang on. We'll call it the Green... Oh, shit. I can't type. The Green Earth Initiative. If the Scorched Earth Protocol has been invoked 2 episodes in a row, whether successfully or failed, I would think, a host may proclaim the next episode to be a Green Earth episode, allowing for no Scorched Earth protocols to be invoked.
Okay.
So the Green Earth Initiative, if the Scorched Earth Protocol has been invoked 2 episodes in a row, whether successfully or failed, a host may proclaim the next episode to be a Green Earth episode, allowing for no Scorched Earth protocols to be invoked.
I like it.
Cool.
You're...
The protocol.
Every time you say you lose a point.
If it is called out by another host that the said host has said more than 30 times in the episode, you got to down your drink. But you got to really be paying attention.
I was going to say, what are you going to count our ums?
But it'd be like next episode, you know?
Oh, we didn't add a bylaw about always having a drink.
Add that.
Always have to have a drink.
Okay, I'll add that to the law of the wild.
Now, before we close out this
Call it
episode,
All
you're
hosts-
ruining this family.
The hang on. You're ruining this family law. That's beautiful. All hosts must have an adult drink for the episode. Cool.
Which,
All who vote for it say yay.
yay.
yeah,
Okay, Scorched Earth Protocol. The only change that I made is that for the tactical sabotage, if the challenger, if the rulings are not overturned and the challenger's Scorched Earth is denied, they lose a season point. The challenger.
I love it.
So it means that you don't want to invoke it unless you're pretty sure it's going to
Yeah.
go your way.
Not willy-nilly.
Do we? So all who agree say yay.
Yay.
Cool.
And we did cover what you benefit from the total season points, right?
What do you mean?
Like
How you get them?
No, what we're counting them for? What is the victory?
Oh, well, that's kind of up in the air at the moment. Like you eventually you win the season. What is that initially? Well, I was thinking that if you win the season, you become the host for the next episode, for the first episode of the next season, even if you weren't the winner of the previous episode.
Okay,
Do we want to add that in, or do we
that's
just?
fun. Let's start with that, and we can
I think
amend
got
as
a
we
good
go.
thing going, having TJ be the host of the first episode of each.
Nope.
I think this has happened too many times.
Me too.
Two.
Add in
too.
a Jeopardy clause.
No more Geppardy.
You
said final,
I'm not
so
gonna
it's
lie.
over.
I was gonna add some Jeopardy laws just in case we had another Jeopardy, but I kind of thought you might bring some of those.
What, Jeopardy laws?
Yeah.
There's not going to be another Jeopardy.
So here's before we end the episode,
Oh,
I have a plea to make, host. You're not the host. Shut up. So I have an idea for an episode that is unique. We haven't done it before. Now, the fact that you guys are going to have to watch a movie that we've already watched, we're going to cover a movie we've already covered, but you're going to have to watch it with intent. You're going to have to pay attention during the movie, because I want to do a very unique episode of Will You Survive the Podcast. So if you guys are down, tell me if I'm the winner of the next episode, and I'll tell you what it is.
yeah, no, I think
Shut up,
I
TJ.
think that's boring. I think Mr.
Shut up,
Host,
TJ.
sir, I have a really good pick for
You got
next
nothing.
episode.
I think
it's
you
called
could have invoked.
it's called Cockneys versus
constitutional.
Zombies.
You've got nothing.
A group of bank robbers, pensioners, and a war veteran from East London's End fight their way through England's zombie-infested capital as their ill-conceived attempt to save a retirement home goes around.
Cockneys versus zombies.
You didn't help your case.
Hear me out. Old British people versus zombies. That's hilarious.
I didn't like Shaun of the Dead.
No, but it's not
Oh.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead that's
The
the
masterpiece.
The guy who made Shaun of the Dead has a very particular style of filmmaking. It's not going to be anything like that.
I think I should win.
I don't like either of my options.
Okay, well, you know what? We can
You
do...
don't like something different?
Well, I am actually very curious what that would be.
Yeah, well, hear me out. I got another proposition.
Okay, go ahead.
You get to choose next episode's movie. I will host. You get to choose. Just because you didn't
Oh.
get to do one this time.
Going on that idea, actually, that was actually kind of a little bit of an idea that I had with whoever wins the season gets to decide the movie for the first episode, and they can decide whether or not they want to host it. So, to fuck with someone, if I win a season, but Alex won the last episode of the season, I can pick Zombies the Beginning and make Alex host that.
That sucks.
That would be funny.
That
That's
was
just mean.
that was an idea that I had. If we want to add that in,
You didn't say it right.
I would say yeah.
Can't do anything right.
Well, you're gay and have arm hair, like a bear.
Yeah, those are definitely mutually exclusive.
That was weird.
I don't know. Gays go for you, man. The list.
What was the last one we said? Oh, the host.
The host picks the movie for,
host
or
picks
the,
the
the
movie. I
winner
say aye
of
for
the
that.
season,
And decides whether or not.
Yeah.
the winner of the episode.
I'll add that to the grand ranking system.
But we haven't done anything for losers. So I was thinking, small little thing. Loser
You would think about the small little things.
gets an edited picture posted on the Instagram, created by yours truly.
But what if it's you?
Then I'll do it. I'll let
I'm
you.
not
I mean, I'll
opposed
let
to
you do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Or
You
we
can
could,
do it.
or we could,
Are you going to cartoon us?
loser of season must do forfeit of some sort, decided by unanimous decision of last episode. Of
Well,
season.
what if the loser of the season is
Josh, I thought you were on my side.
what if whoever loses the season for the rest of the next season they're referred to as the first to die?
So you lose the season, and all next season you're the first to die.
Any situation, you're the first to die.
I kind of like that. Even if they're
Because
not.
the winner's the ultimate survivor. They get all the bragging rights and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
But the losers, it's in the cards.
Shut up, first to die.
It's in the cards.
Call that the Rosie clause.
I kind of like that. The Rosie clause. No, she'll be the second.
The season winner.
No, I like that.
The season winner rule. This one is
Season loser rule.
the winner of the season may decide which movie or topic will be featured in the first episode of the next season and can decide whether or not he will host. And then the losers, the
Season loser.
season loser rule. And what was this one again?
We're going to call it the first to die rule.
Oh, the first to die rule. I like that. You agree with this, TJ?
Yeah.
First to die rule. The loser of the season is the ultimate loser and will be referred to for the duration of the next season as the first to die in every situation possible.
It's harsh. I love it.
Cool. All those in favor of those two say yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we're pretty solid on a constitution now.
I like it. There's one thing that, now going back to the serious stuff, one thing that I wanted to add a little more clarification to was the financials. I did say profit, which was pretty clear, but I do want to be a little more specific regarding what that means. You and I have expenses in this. Expenses get covered first,
Yeah.
right?
I
Now,
think we're on the same page with that.
actually, let me say it better. Advertisement and advertisement, promotion, and marketing come first.
I think we're on the same page with that.
Then we reimburse expenses. Then we go towards splitting profits.
Yeah.
But now, before we even get to profits, guys, what I would like to get us to is a point where we submit time cards and get paid for our time.
I think this is more like a real paperwork thing versus our podcast constitution.
Okay. Well, we could do that. So, you're excellent jurist.
Yes.
You are the judge of judges.
Oof. I am the founding. I'm also the author. I'm better than George Washington.
Actually, James Madison,
Yeah. You didn't own as many slaves.
the father of the Constitution.
I don't think that's the metric we want to rate the presidents on.
You're sounding pretty broke to me.
You were no Thomas Jefferson, so
All yours were, like $2, $3.
You know,
you got the skinny weak ones. So
you didn't own as many as Jackson did. Oh, what? Wait,
Sorry,
Is
Miss
that-
Jackson.
wait, TJ.
Real.
now you're excellent jurist.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I can get the victory out of you, so that I could tell you what my idea is that I think would be
I don't even want to win.
a lot of fun.
Go ahead and give
Okay.
it to him.
Well, TJ said he doesn't want to win. Congratulations, Alex. You are the first. Well, I'm the first winner of this season, but you're the first winner of the season with rules
Well,
That's
you're
right.
and
not-
laws.
Oh, Yeah, you're the first winner of the season.
First winner of the season with rules and laws.
This constitution does not apply to previous episodes. That's why I'm saying I forfeited my free 3 points for the last episode. I feel like I could have rightfully fought for those, and I decided not to.
I give you 1 season point.
I will hold you to that when you are host.
Nice.
Because if I give it to myself, there's going to be problems.
So here's what I think we should do.
Okay.
Nobody
episode.
cares what you think.
Shut up,
We do.
loser.
Until next time. No.
What a loser. So, Dawn of the Dead. I wanted to redo Dawn of the Dead with TJ.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do. It's going to be like a live reporter situation. You and TJ are going to be the reporters on the ground, and we're going to talk from the perspective of giving a news report.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I want you guys to be in character.
Wait, so we're going to watch the movie. Should we make our news characters? And then are you just going to like give us a scene like from the movie and we
Yes.
have to report on that scene?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to be a wild news reporter.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Okay, I really like that idea. That's very original.
Kind of boring.
Shut up.
You really like it. I could tell.
He's already coming up with his character.
He is.
I can hear him. I can hear him thinking of Markiplier's impressions and being like, "Which one can I do?"
Which impersonation can I do?
Markiplier has really funny news journalist voices.
Well, he has a really good. TJ has a really good white guy voice that I think he would use.
White guy voice.
Yeah.
What's your white guy voice, TJ?
Which one?
Well, you have multiple.
Well, if you were doing a white guy at a white guy reporter, it's like the Dave Chappelle white guy. Yes, Alex.
Oh,
Yes, Alex.
that one.
We're out in the
Yeah.
field. People are dying everywhere. This zombie is biting my leg off currently. I can feel the burning, searing pain of my tendons being ripped out of my thighs.
You
good
might want to
news.
move. You might want to move there,
In
TJ.
good news, the New York Giants have found their
What?
new point guard.
You don't have to report on that news right now.
You got to be like the reporters where you say something and you just.
Yes.
That's a good point, Alex.
I think the natural delay is going to cover us on that.
I was also thinking we could put something in there about what we do during the seasons, because I feel like at least one TV series per season is
Ooh.
I think we've
One or
naturally
two.
been doing that. I will say for your sake, TJ, I want to wrap this up. I think we set a good foundation. But if we go on any longer,
I think we can go on for another 20 minutes. So
I have a meeting tomorrow morning.
bylaw subsection C.
Yeah, no, I think we're done.
I am not off. I am still host, sir.
So thank you all for
Order.
listening to the Will You Survive podcast. You can check us out on all of our socials, which are going to be given to you by Alex.
Yes, that's right, TJ. You can check us out on all of our socials. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at Will You Survive the Podcast. Go look us up on YouTube. Check out The Boys at WYS or just search Will You Survive the Podcast. Please send us your emails. Tell us any movies you want us to cover, any topics you'd like to hear us discuss, or your criticisms. Send those to theboys at willyousurvivethepodcast.com. That's THEBOYS at willyousurvivethepodcast.com.
And if you're interested in some gaming content, you should go check out Will You Survive Gaming, where TJ and I play different survival games or sometimes just fun games, and we post clips of that, and you should go check that out. We also go live on there. I've recently been doing a Skyrim Khajiit bare hands only playthrough, and it's been miserable, so come check that out. That's pretty funny.
And
love it.
That's pretty much it. Host, would you like to?
All right, guys. Well, I am proud of us. We have founded a great document that I'm sure we will totally pay attention to and will totally not fall into oblivion within the half of this season. And I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. It's very different from what we do.
And
And
if
you got something to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You sure?
If I don't survive, no one does. No, I'm just.
No, stay alive.